All right, all right. It's about time to get into the craft. So this is just my last video here. I just had like a whole whatever splurge of freaking short videos, but for this little segment here, this is just a message for myself too, of why haven't I been living 200%? And I don't expect you tomorrow to just be living 200%, but gradually, day by day by day, like why? I love when I have those beliefs of I shouldn't do that. I'm like, if that's the case, I should. And I mean this from the perspective of if I see someone over there and I'm like, oh, I don't wanna inconvenience them. And of course in a positive way. I'm like, because I feel this lack, because I feel this fear, or whatever it may be that's in the negative emotion, I'm gonna go with that. Like I'm testing myself, like, I don't put up with these. I'm trying to find a bad word to call it, but with the niceness of it, but all these lower emotions, fear, self-blame, what's another one, comparing yourself with others. There's another one I'm looking for, where you just basically just always shooting yourself down. Get out there, make it happen, and let's go. And this message really comes from those, every time I see a disabled person, or a person that has a different construct than probably me, or the next person. When I see those people with one arm, one eye, no eyes, or whatever it may be, that puts so much more confidence in my heart. I'm like, if I ever cared about a hater, anytime someone wants to throw hate on me, I just think about that person in a wheelchair and be like, I am truly blessed. So everything that hater is talking about is just slapping them back in the face. Like, I've always been a confident individual, and I'm not going to play into the astrology thing, but I am a Taurus, which is a bull, and bulls are known for being strong, steadfast. We don't attack until attacked, which is very beautiful, and I feel like that truly plays in my life. But once again, once someone tries to say this, like, you suck, you're not pretty enough, whatever it may be, everybody experience a little bit of everything. But once you truly understand that that person is only trying to take you down so that you can be on their level also. They only talk because you are doing something that they do not agree with, that they want as well. Understand that, and there would never be anything about a hater. I don't care if I walk outside right now and some dude with a Lamborghini tries to talk me down. I'll be like, I hear you. Still, I like the car, but what you're saying means nothing to me. You want to know why it means nothing to me? Did you put this solar system into orbit, that you put this planet we call Earth here spinning around the sun in perfect proximity? A mile closer to the sun, we'll be burnt to a crisp. A mile further away from the sun, we'll be frozen to ice. Did a human do that? No. So why in the heck you letting anyone else talk you down from the stuff you want to do? Once again, we see these people with wheelchairs, people deformed, people not with the mind that we have. And yet we gonna let other people talk us down. What the heck? What makes their perspective valid? I'm not saying go out and slap people and do all this negative, lame stuff. I'm just saying live your dreams with no constraint. You wanna skip around and dance like a ballerina? Do it, but do it with 200%. You feel me? If you wanna sing on some Prince, Michael Jackson stuff, whatever it is, do it 200%. Excuse me, I had a little burp there, but real talk though. Bump what they're talking. Here's the thing, because we cannot control others, because we are, because we are taking the high road, it is not our job to like me, like force someone to like you. People gonna feel how they want to feel, just how I'm gonna feel how they want to feel. Let them feel that way. I don't care if you a kid in middle school, high school. I don't care if you a grown up at work. I don't care if you an old person or older person. Let me not disrespect it like that. I don't care if you a person that got some wisdom on them in a freaking, home with other people that still don't like you, whatever it may be. Let that be another reason why you smile. But always remember this message. Anytime someone is ever trying to throw hate on you, throw smut on your name, bring you down, say this and that sucks, whatever. And even if it does suck, whatever. That's your craft. That's your baby. That's your child. You take care of that. Let them talk. And as they talk, anytime someone talks about you, they've taken their eyes off the road. They keep talking about you, they're going to hit a freaking wall because they're not focused on the road. Always remember that. But The biggest takeaway, love your haters. I've never been a person to ever promote hate on people or even to return hate with hate. Never been that person. You feel me? Even so, of course, the natural inclination of us humans is to throw a punch back when someone punches. But as I said in one of the YouTube shorts a few moments ago, it takes true strength, man or woman, animal, I don't know, alien being watching this channel. It takes true strength. As Wes Watson likes to say, I love the way he puts it, but he says, even though this channel's for everybody, but he says, Wes Watson always says, a true man is able to commit violence, but the true man having the discipline not to. So the true man having the wisdom to show love. Like, of course, men, I'm not even getting on the gender roles, but we are known to be protectors, but does not mean we have to slap the person back. We can come at them from a mature perspective and be like, you were only lashing out at me because you feel that way. And I truly believe, sometimes we can let the hate get to us. As they say, the Titanic only sunk because the water got on the inside. In other words, you only believe what they were talking about because you started to accept it. But once you understand, actually, even before I get to that point, sometimes I can understand how it can get to you. Probably sometimes in middle school or high school, I felt that way. But once again, I was born into a pretty good dynamic where confidence was built at a super early age. That's why I gotta share it back. You feel me? So I've always been one of those type of people. But with all that being said, you really can't see sometimes you can see the emotions on people's face, this, that, and the third, but all in all, you don't know what someone's going through in their life. You don't know of the hate they're telling themselves. And I'm talking about the haters here. You never know how, whatever their life's going. But once you start to bring that into your perspective of you know what? They only feel this way about me because something else within them's happening. But it's always hard to firstly default to that because you just think that they're hating on you. Want to hate on you, you want to hate back. But that is the human of yesterday. We are in the golden age, going further down the golden age. It's going to be the platinum age. You feel me? And for us to remain in the golden age and move to the platinum age technically golden age now. But anyways, I'm talking about when we just floating around on some Thor, how their world was in Thor. Anyways, for us to remain in the golden age, be a part of this golden age, be a part of this platinum age, we must become the meta-human. But the meta-human is not swayed by his emotions. Even though there's emotions I need to control, like spending when I didn't need to spend, but even all after that, one thing more important than spending, of course, we need money to live, this, that, and the third, but being able to control that negative person inside and being like, you know what? I'm going to allow you to say what you get. It's almost like when a kid is crying, it's like, get it out. It's cool. They're throwing a fit. Sometimes you need to let them throw that fit, then after they're done throwing a fit, remain the parent, remain, as Wes Watson says, embody the teaching and people will want to learn. That really sticks with me. So once again, if you got those people throwing smut on your name, let this be a moment for you to truly not just test, but for you to practice holding your tongue. I'm getting to a place now of practice holding my tongue. Sometimes I want to shoot back, but I'm like, you know what? No. My life is wonderful. And I don't try to come back at it like, oh, they're talking at me, but I got this. Some people try to, as they say, flex on you. When someone says, you're blah, 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 then you can be like, oh, I own this, that, and third. That's literally just fighting fire with fire through a whole nother avenue. That's not cool. Anyways, this has been Inspired by Michael. This has been Michael on another episode of Inspired by Michael. And it's been longer than a day to drop, but a much needed upload. Goodbye for now.